Hey, what is going on, guys? Exciting video. If you're not familiar with the tuning process for Explorer STs, don't worry, because we aren't either. It's a totally different thing. The Mustang behind us is tuned on an N gauge. We used an actual tuner in-house that was local, so it was dyno tuned by them. We didn't really have to do any data logging on this car just because they had something in-house. Now, the Ranger is tuned by Roush, and the way the Roush tune works is you basically take it to a dealership and they download the tune. You get to keep your warranty, all that good stuff. Now, for the Explorer, we ended up going with ZFG tuning, ZFG Racing, and just from reading online, talking to some of the bigger folks on social media, shout out to Tyler. We're talking to them, got the recommendation for ZFG. I know in my first video I was talking about going with 5-star tuning, but so we decided to go with ZFG tuning. Now, the device that they use for tuning is this right here. It's the RTD device, and it's something that we have never used personally. I use Cobb Access Port on my Fiesta. Absolutely fantastic. Unfortunately, the Explorer ST platform doesn't seem to have any tuners that utilize the Cobb Access Port software, so it's a bummer. I was able to switch tunes on the fly. I could switch from E30 to pump gas without having to retune the car. Tune Plus was an excellent tuner. Now it's time to work with Adam at ZFG. So I'm going to give my opinions based on working with multiple tuners on multiple different platforms. I'm going to give you guys my review of Adam at ZFG and the experience that I have, and kind of just the whole process, right, from start to finish on the Explorer ST platform, and give you my thoughts on the transmission, the tuning, just overall the driving experience. Now, as it sits right now, it's bone stock, doesn't have anything done to it outside of the axle back that we just added. I'm going to drop a little exhaust clip here. So outside of that, it is completely bone stock, motor-wise, transmission-wise. We've driven it, I would say, a good maybe 400 miles since we bought it, and overall, it shifts really well. It just normal Ford 10-speed things. Sometimes it maybe is in the wrong gear. Just nothing crazy. Our 10R80 has been absolutely solid. Really been enjoying driving that. So going to a 10R60, like they put in the Broncos and the Explorer STs, I'm really curious to see how well it shifts with the tune. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hook up the laptop. And tonight, like the title says, it is step one of the process, which is sending off my base file to the tuner. So basically what I'm doing tonight is using the RTD device to capture and download the stock PCM file, like data, and send it to the tuner so that they can actually build the tune. Absolutely cool, because most tuners, they usually end up sending you like a can tune. For the most part, when you're stock like this, you really don't need a lot of modifications and tuning, but it's a big plus for Adam at ZFG that he actually takes the time to read your stock file and do a baseline data pull. Because every vehicle is different. Just because your Explorer ST is white and a 2022 just like ours and bone stock doesn't mean that everything is the same on your vehicle when it comes to how much timing is being added, how, your gas quality that's local to you, just everything like that. If there's any type of pre-existing issue on your Explorer, he's going to be able to see that through the tuning process. So let's go ahead and grab the laptop and the RTD device, and here it is right here. Looks really cool, really simple. Honestly, it looks like one of those cheap Chinese Bluetooth devices where you can kind of download an app and read like basic data. It's pretty standard stuff. I'm sure they all come out of the same factory in China, but it's the software that is utilized inside that is important, and it's plugged into a standard laptop. And yeah, let's go ahead and plug this in and show you what you need to do to download the base file. All right, guys, so we got the laptop set up, and just to preface this, I don't know Adam personally at ZFG. They didn't sponsor this video. I bought this with my own money. We need to download the stock file. So you've got to download the RTD Flasher app, just like the instructions. So the great thing with ZFG, they provide this really nice file with very clear instructions on what to do. So right now what we're going to do is we're going to capture the stock tune on the vehicle, like I mentioned, and we're going to upload it and send it off to Adam so that he can go ahead and build us a base tune to work off of. Now it says it could take up to 20 minutes to download the stock file. We're not going to do that. I mean, I'm going to cut the video, but let's go ahead and start the process of downloading it. Click read vehicle. Select TC, what was it? 298. TC 298B. Read entire. And then read. Okay. Alright, very scary things happen. A lot of fault stuff. This is pretty standard, right? Any vehicle that we've tuned, the system might appear to be erratic. Totally normal. You might get some system faults, but basically it reboots once it restores. It says downloading bootloader. It says remaining time 20 minutes. Now, obviously, you're going to want to stay in the vehicle. Any type of movement that disconnects the cable, you're not going to want to be involved with. I've had that happen one time before, and it was very scary. It might not cause any problems with this because you're not actually flashing a file. But in general, good practice, make sure your OBD2 cable, your device is plugged in very securely. Your battery is topped off on the car. It's a brand new vehicle, so I'm not concerned about the battery dying. But it's going to say it takes about 19 minutes to download. So we're going to cut the video here, and then I'll show you the upload process. All right, so we are done. It says turn ignition off, wait 3 seconds, and turn ignition on, and click OK. Okay, so turn ignition off, wait 3 seconds, 1, 2, 3, and then turn ignition on, and click OK.
Well, it turns back on, so that's a plus.
Yeah, that was nice. This was very nerve-wracking. Okay, so save file. Now it's gonna, the instructions say put the model of the vehicle, so 2022 Ford Explorer, George Atchison, stock. Okay, so save. Saved. Okay, so that's it. I'm gonna shut the vehicle off, and we're going to talk about a couple things. So now that I have the stock file, what I'm going to be doing is sending the stock tune to Adam at ZFG. So basically, he's going to take that file and build a bass tune off, which in the next video, we're going to load that bass tune, we're going to drive it, and then show you that process. So the other thing in this video, Julie wanted to kind of show off a few items.
It's nothing crazy.
It's nothing crazy. It's just a couple things that she ordered from Amazon. All right, what'd you get? Okay, so you got this key fob, right?
I got the case because it was super cute. Because my work bag is white, the Explorer's white. You know, a girl's gotta accessorize with her car.
It's very girly. I will never take this key out anywhere. It jingles just like any other girl's keychain. It's nice. I mean, it'll protect the key.
Yeah, it protects the key. I mean, it's still manly. It's got my Hoonigan keychain on there.
Yeah.
That's unicorn colored. But so I got that. But then George told me no, because they do make like little covers for these knobs right here, and there was one with like little sparkly gems on it. He told me no, but I did find these nice red and silver ones, so they do take 3M tape. This one fits great, but the other one...
These are aluminum, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so these are aluminum.
So the other one just needs some 3M tape, so I'll have to cut some out, but they go like that. But see, this one slides easily.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, it's not bad.
That's a touch of color to go with the pedals that we did do.
I don't know. You got your phone?
Yeah.
I can go ahead and shine that. Yeah, I didn't make a video about this, but we did install these aluminized. These are aluminum. And they fit over the stock pedal. Now, I will say folks watching this video might say, oh, those are like cheap stick-on, they're gonna slip off. No, they do go over the pedal. Like, it actually clamps onto it, and it's rubberized. You take the stock pad off of this one, so it's solid. There's no safety concern from my perspective.
We drove it all day yesterday.
Yeah, we drove it all
put
day.
like 200 miles on this thing yesterday.
Yeah, romped on it. It was good to go. And I know she's got some taillight bulbs.
So I ordered just because I like it a little bit brighter in the back, especially for driving at night. So these are just brighter LED license plate lights. And then these are for the reverse lights. And I saw some videos on these. They're cheap off Amazon for like 15 bucks. And some of the reviews were just showing how much brighter they are. Especially at night in the rear view camera, especially because our rear view cam, the downside on the STs with this infotainment center is that the rear camera, even though you have this huge screen, the rear camera is like
it's just,
right here.
Yeah.
So it will help brighten it up at night. So I just wanted to do those. They're really quick installs from what I've seen. So I figure I'll get those added on. So
hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to do a multi-part video based on the tuning and the experience with ZFG. There's definitely a lot of good videos out there that talk about, you know, the power and everything. But I don't think everyone is a gearhead when it comes to this. So this one's going to be kind of geared more towards the person that might be afraid to tune their $60,000 SUV out of the box, right? And give you some more idea of what that experience is like. And, you know, for the most part, we've never really had a bad tuning experience with most anybody. I know there was one tuner I worked with on the Fiesta that definitely could have been better, but I switched tuners and it worked out. So I'm going to take my experience and give you guys my thoughts, and I will let you know, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take it easy. Bye.